everyone, and welcome to Whiskey Wednesday. We are back in the whiskey jar, and no surprises, we're here to talk about our whiskey of the year. Now these are set up in a very specific order. You'll probably begin to guess which one's fourth and which one's number one. And we're just going to kick straight off into it. Got a couple of thank yous to do at the end of the video as well for the last year's worth of filming and views and all that kind of thing, so we'll crack on with it. Number 4, the Loch Lomond 16-year-old whiskey shop exclusive. I tried this at a tasting event and was genuinely just blown away by it. It's a North French Limousine oak cask. It's 56.5%. It's lightly peated. It tasted like cola cubes and ginger. It smelled like an old fishing vessel covered in diesel. It had so much going on with it, and I still think about it to this day. I don't have a lot left in that bottle, as you can see, but nonetheless, it's truly, truly phenomenal whiskey, and I'm blown away by most things Loch Lomond are doing these days. Be it Loch Lomond, Inchmurrin, Inchmowan, Glen Scotia, Little Mill, it's all just properly fantastic. So those guys are coming in at number 4. Number 3 is a pretty unusual looking bottle. This is the Bunnahabhain Moyne Oloroso. Now, with this bottle, I just kind of threw it away, to be honest with you, because I didn't have a lot of room left for the large one. So this is all that's left of it, just under 20 CL's worth. Heavily sherried, 7 sherry casks put together at 60.1% ABV. We've already reviewed all these whiskies on the channel, so you can go back and check them out. This was I think the first 10 that we ever gave in this new setting. And it was filmed on a Wednesday, and it was didn't expect it to do much, and I can still taste it now. Bunnahabhain's great, and they release so many cool limited edition bottles. I think this is all sold out now, unfortunately. If you manage to get one, awesome, open it, enjoy it. There's a lot of chat around this bottle. I'm assuming it'll be most other people's, or at least in their top 5 whiskey of the years anyway. Bunnahabhain Moyne, pretty cool. Got a brandy cask one coming out quite soon, so keep an eye out for that. Number 2, Glen Scotia 25. Another part of the Loch Lomond family. As you can tell, I'm developing a bit of an affinity for them. This was a review where I knew how good it was. As soon as it landed in the shop, all the staff looked at it and kind of said, we're going to put together, we're going to buy it. We did. And everything we wanted it to be, it was. Also, after we did that video, there was a great little article, and I apologise because I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I'll put it in the description below, because I said it's a really good value 25-year-old at just under 300 quid, and he ran a full spectrum of choice about how much 25-year-olds are worth, and it still is extremely good value. It's all bourbon cask, it's a little bit smoky, it's clean and fresh and summery. Just truly outstanding, and you can't get over the craftsmanship of this box either. Truly, truly remarkable. And then of course number 1, you probably all guessed it before the video even started, because it's the only whiskey that I've ever called perfect. Again, I have to say thank you to Mike, who's a colleague and a very dear friend of mine, because he bought one of these, this Lagavulin 12-year-old, and he borrowed it to me for the video. And I reviewed it, and then the cameraman tried it, the editor tried it, the sound guy might have smelt it. And we all just agreed that it was a phenomenal, phenomenal whiskey. All Lagavulin's great. The 8-year-old last year was fantastic. I think that got a 10 as well. That was in my top 5 for last year. This at 56.5% truly, truly blew me away. It's the perfect combination of sweet and smoky, and it smells like you're in a warehouse on the Isle of Islay. There's seaweed in the air, there's salt, there's booze, there's the smell of old wet barrels. Just a truly awesome product. So no surprises what got number 1. It was the Lagavulin 12. And that's it really, that's our whiskey of the year. But there are a couple of thank yous that we have to put out to everyone. First of all, because I've been knowing them a thank you for quite a while, Alan Brody at Scotch Addicts. It's a Canadian run Facebook organisation. You guys let me share Whiskey Wednesday videos on there all the time. Thank you very much for that, that's awesome of you. Same goes for the Vintage Gentleman Group, the British Bourbon Society when we did the Pappy stuff. Thank you all very much for watching those videos, putting your comments forward. Massive thank you goes out to the Whiskey Jar. Mike, Max, Carmel, you guys let us in. We might get in your way sometimes, but you let us film this amazing surrounding. Behind the camera, you guys don't see them a lot, but there's Ed, there's Sean, and there's Pete. And they make this all look fantastic with lighting and really expensive camera equipment and things that we didn't think I'd ever get to use. And then most of the thanks goes out to the rest of you. There's guys like Aquavite, there's Whiskey in the Six, Malted in Montreal, No Nonsense Whiskey. There's so many of you to mention, and we've got a nice little community going. It's really, really cool to get everything together. We'll be doing some online reviews quite soon. We're going to be getting some people into these shoots to get other people's opinions. So essentially just thank you, and thank you to every one of you that either liked, commented, or even disliked a video because it all went to a good cause at the end of the day. So that's our whiskey of the year. These are our 4, or my 4 personal best whiskies of the year. And yeah, we'd just like to say thank you. So thank you all for watching. We will continue with some great productions throughout the year, and I'll see you all next week. Cheers.